I thought it was my tenant just now. I was like, they always interrupting me, man. You know what I mean? Anyways, I was trying to elaborate from earlier with um, the two perps that sat next to me at Dunkin'. I mean, they were already sitting there, but they kept looking over at me and looking at each other. You know what I mean? You know the drill when you have two perps near you. They always look at each other, speak their language, and then look over them with their eyes, look over at us. Hey. Of course, I'm gonna get interrupted. I was just saying that too. Somebody was interrupting me. Yeah, they're doing that all day today. So, I saw the Ned Flanders part. Not a perp. He's a handler. I got a shot at him. He walked by me like 3 times. He was by himself this time. It was weird. Usually he's with the guy with the thick chain. So it was weird. I didn't see Voodoo Smurf either. I've seen him on camera walking past my house a couple times. Now there's another guy that walked with a camouflage raincoat like Voodoo Smurf had. Oh well. I was just gonna say that they have not honked the horn like that in a while. Today they did not do that. Like the past couple of nights, they've been honking the horn like that, and then coming by the house and honking. But the camera hasn't caught it. I hear it because I'm watching TV. You know, busy watching TV. We try to relax hearing it, right? So they want us to get pissed off. I guess they were waiting for me to like look out the window and scream. I didn't do that. We continued watching the show. I'm glad though that they're doing that in front of my sister because they gotta hear it too. Yeah. That's where they know we're not crazy now because, you know, other people are hearing it. So fuck off, perps. Beep. Anyways, I didn't stay long at Dunkin'. I had shit to do when I came home. But they all got the same refresher I got. Usually I get a coffee. And they usually get the same coffee as me. They probably put 12 sugars in it. I put like 2 flavors. You know, 2 pumps of a flavor. And that's it. I don't do any more than that. I was looking at the refreshers. I'm like, oh, I want one of those. Yeah, watermelon, raspberry, green tea refresher. It was good. I'm like, I'm going to get that today. Because I wasn't really too tired. When I got home, still wasn't tired. But before dinner, forget about it. I conked out. I don't know what the fuck happened. It's the perps. They're draining my energy in any kind of way. And lately, they've been giving me tinnitus in each ear. One day they'll do the left, one day they'll do the right. So, you know, they have that weird wave machine that makes you, you know what I mean, get tinnitus. And then they're giving me pain, like jaw pain. They're hitting my gums. They're hitting my jaw itself. They're hitting my left eye to give me a migraine. So, they're doing a lot of stuff. They're hitting my toes. Somewhere my toe. I had sprained my toe last summer, so they want me to sprain it again, I guess. Because they don't want me to go to the beach this year. So I didn't go last year. Like, oh, hell no. She can't go to the beach this year. Fuck that shit. I've been saying this for a long time, but God shows me every stupid thing they're about to do. I see perps in my dreams before I see them in real time. I tell you. Are they mad that I said that? Aw, poor babies. So they infiltrated my dream last night, my neighbors. I dreamt I had the windows open and I heard them talking to each other. The two men, or the two of them talking to each other. So I looked out the window, I saw them standing in the middle of the alleyway near my window. So I went to check it out, and they already went in the house. So I think they're gonna do something soon too. Oh, God, I wish I would have videotaped them. My whole family went to Italy one year, and I had to stay with the dog. So one day, I see shadows walking past my window, and I hear all these noises, drilling, hammering, everything, right? All kinds of noises before my alarm. So I was already annoyed. And this is what they do, though. It's the noise campaign. And I see the shadows, through my blinds. So I get up. I open the blinds. They're all standing there with their faces almost touching the window. And they're laughing. So I'm like, are you fucking serious? I should have got my camera, though. But I didn't think anything of it. I didn't realize I was gang stalking. I thought they were just being stupid. They knew my sister went on vacation. So they figured they could do that kind of stuff. Beep, beep. Yeah, I'm revving up the engine. Really? It's supposed to scare me, I guess. I'm out here at night. I ain't scared of that. I'm not gonna stay out here till midnight. I gotta take a shower. Unlike these perps that never shower. That's proof right there. If they're wearing the same fucking clothes every day, that means they don't shower. They sleep in those clothes so they can get up at a moment's notice when they get the notification we're in the area and they have to gang stalk us. Every TI has said that, and it's fucking true. That one family, same exact clothes. The mother had the same exact clothes for 30 days straight. At least the husband took, changed his clothes a little bit. But then after the second day, they put the kid in what the hell is it called? Camouflage. I couldn't really film because they had the music on. So they have the music on, but it's very low. But I don't know if the camera is still going to catch the music and I'm going to get a copyright claim. Well, maybe it'll keep the perps away for a little bit, They don't like being filmed, so maybe, maybe they won't come around too much. Because it's been a lot less the last couple of days. I bought some special t-shirts. Oh, ooh, I don't have to return them. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. 2 different colors. Hello. Good, how are you? So I came home early, did some chores, and I went to the backyard. Smokey Robinson comes out. He sees me sitting there. I don't know how he got cataracts, but he saw me sitting there and he's annoyed that I want to go back in. Usually I move over to the other side. I'm like, I am not moving over. I was there first. Fuck him. So not even 2 minutes later, he goes back in. Like, exactly, get out. Do they think they own my side of the backyard? No, they don't. He doesn't even own the house. The landlord does. I don't even know if he pays rent. But yeah. Yeah. Oh. I cannot wait to mix and match my pants and my t-shirt on Friday. Yeah, so check it out Friday. You'll see it some of them will see it in the morning.
Good night.
Good night. And some of them will see it in the afternoon. Oh, they're having a lot of problems. These purchases, is great. They're causing a lot of traffic jams on the block. They don't know the rule. They don't follow the rules at all of life. So they definitely don't follow the rules of the road. It was every night, wasn't it? It's the same type of car. So it might not be the same person, but same type of car. They always do that too. People and cars. They do the doppelganger shit. Anyway, yeah, so they cause a lot of traffic. They cut down the block. I mean, even if they don't honk the horn like a lunatic like they've been doing, they like, somebody's trying to get out of their driveway and they don't put a signal on the person. And he's trying to figure out like what's going on. And then they back up traffic for like a mile and they're like, beep, 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 beep. It's like crazy. Like, I don't feel bad for them. You know, not for nothing. The people in this neighborhood, even though they only talk to each other, they don't like the rest of us. And they always, them always parking in our driveway. Forget about it. See? You know what I mean? That's a form of gang stalking. Even if they don't know it is. Honestly, I don't think they know because they usually keep to themselves. I think they just hate us. They just don't like us. They only like each other. They help each other out, like no problem. But us, forget about it. They wouldn't help us. And so his car, they came here, like right there. I thought it was my tenant because they have the same car. Meanwhile, the people across the street, that house, they're dropping him off. They could have parked over there to drop him off. It wouldn't have hurt. But I'm thinking now, when my tenant comes out here to smoke, at the same time, when I'm sitting out here, like he comes out, he probably hears me when I come down. But he waits like a minute or two before he comes out. And he doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore, he smokes vape. It's the same shit. But, yeah. I don't know, it seems like gang stalking. They're nice people, but, just because they're nice doesn't mean they're not gang stalkers, John used to wear a shirt that says cyclists can be polite, so he was not wrong. It was the only time he wasn't wrong. It's true. People know, people act differently in public than they do in private, so when you talk to people in general, you're nice, And I honestly don't like when people get on my bad side. But you know what? I gotta release that anger. It's the releasing the Kraken. Well, unless you got a signal. I don't see him. Because, I'm filming, so he's not gonna park right in front like they used to. They used to have bowls back in the day. They used to come around here at night when I was sitting here. As soon as I would sit down, they would pull up to the house and wait a couple minutes with the engine running, the lights on. Hope you waste your battery. You heard me. Beep. Beep, beep. See, now they're going to do something. I'm sitting out here a little long. And then they're going to do a little something. And the train conductor, the one who honks the horn, There's no way anybody's standing on the fucking tracks up here. Everything's elevated. There's a platform. The platform's pretty thick. Ain't nobody in the way of the train. Most people usually stand by the wall. Or they sit on the little bench that's there. There's not that many people taking the train like there used to be. A lot of people work from home. So who are they honking at? It's called noise campaign. Well, there was a guy that used to live across the street, upstairs from the Dunkin' Donuts. And he always had the t-shirt and a little badge that said MTA on it. And, he used to come into Dunkin' and get coffee. They moved somewhere else. I don't know where they moved. And only one time I've ever seen him in the store. We went to the store, and the next car over, it was him. He parked the car. He opened the door before I think my dad returned something, so I stayed in the car. And he opened the door, and he had a red Target bag. And it turns out he knows somebody I know. I find this shit out all the time. And I'm like, oh, that guy looks familiar. Like, I see, some, places, they want people to all connect with each other, but we're not all meant to connect with each other. And I looked at his face, I'm like, hey, wait a minute, that's the guy that was at Dunkin'. Yeah, I don't see them anymore, so they must have moved. But that was like the only other time I've ever seen that guy. So I think when he's on this route and the horn's blowing like a car horn, that's probably him. He probably is friends with John too. Like, I don't think the person I know personally knows that he's a gang stalker. But now that I think about it, if he's a train conductor, and a lot of the noise campaign was going on during the pandemic, people still taking the train, but not as much. But they lean on the horn like they lean on the car horns. So. See how they try to scare you when they speed down the block too? Because I'm by myself right this second, so they gotta try to scare me a little bit. You know what I mean? It's always like somebody you know who knows somebody, and those are the people that are gang stalkers. Listen, I know this person for many years. I don't know how long that they know each other. I think they go to church together. And the funny part there's a guy that works, this is recent now, there's a guy that works at the medical building, the clinic, near Dollar Tree over there. Every day at the same time, I would see him. He got the same coffee every day. A latte with lots of whipped cream and caramel. Every day I saw him. Either he would come in right after me, or he was already there. And, he seemed a little off. Like he was kind of gang stalking a little bit. Just a little bit. Sometimes they don't do a lot. Sometimes they just do a little bit. Where they look you up and down a little bit, and then they start texting somebody. And then they put the phone down, and then, that's their reward. Coffee or tea or whatever. Food, that's their reward. And they don't really have to do much. Just to make you think that they're, to notice that they're doing that, just a little tiny, a gaslight, basically, to trigger you. Just to get you to be a little bit paranoid and think everybody's following you, When I knew he worked there, I've seen him coming out of there. There's all the stores in the neighborhood, so when I would go to those stores, I would see him. And he used to come in there with this woman that worked in the same building with him. And they would pretend to fight with each other like a couple. Every time I was by myself, they would come in. And they would sit next to me and argue with each other. And then look over at me to get my reaction. I'm looking at them like, these are two grown-ass people doing that to me personally. They don't fucking know me at all either. they just knew to be there at the same time I'm there. Because I would see them, I would sit down, get my seat in the window seat, and I would see them. They were always coming from across the street. You know, right where the deli is. Right across from there. It's a big ass area. At least I think so. So I would see them coming up, and they would act feeble too a little bit. So one day, there was nobody else there. I don't know what time it was. One day they came in right after me. They couldn't fucking leave me alone to just have my lunch or just the coffee. No, they always had to stay. But I knew they were there for me, because the way they acted, I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And the fake fighting with each other. Because the way they would fight with each other, they would just keep looking at me the whole time. They kept glancing over and over and over at me. I'm like, what kind of fighting is that? Oh, the popo. What's up? That's new. I've never seen the cops here when I'm just sitting here. Usually they're just on camera. I don't think my camera caught it, so good thing I caught it. See, they're patrolling the area too. Yeah, they're patrolling TIs. That's what they're doing. I'm always seeing these people. I saw them for like a whole ass year. And then I would see her by herself. She had a new person, like she was wheeling somebody around. Like she was their home care attendant, so she didn't work there anymore. And then he started coming in by himself with the scrubs on. I didn't do nothing at all to them, I didn't say nothing. I didn't get angry or anything. But this one day in particular, during the day, because they would always go, when I would go at night, they would come in. Like, that's when they would come in. Oh, look, camouflage. Mm-hmm. Nice camouflage. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Anyway, see? Told you. They always got a peep. And I didn't say anything to them. I just gave them a look like, yeah, I know you're fucking doing what you're doing. I put my phone next to me, facing, the camera facing me. They looked at each other and shut the fuck up. And they didn't stay much longer after that. And that's all it took. Because they thought I was going to record them. And that's all it took for them to stop. It was great. Well, these perps, man, you record them and they keep going. Now they're not doing shit. They're fucking cowards, that's why. I think it's a little weird that they're not doing anything right now, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not going to guess what they're doing, because I know I'm going to see what they're doing before I even see them doing it. I don't hone my crafts, as they would call it. When I sleep, I pray. I read my Bible a little bit, and I pray before bed for protection against these people. And then all of a sudden, I'll see stuff. I think it really is a warning. Like, this is what they look like, this is what they're going to do. But I don't know exactly when they're going to do it. I just know they're going to do it. I said I knew when Voodoo Smurf was going to come around. It was a weird scene, too, in the dream. I dreamt I was at an arcade, and he came in on a motorbike. I was with a hood on. He had a hoodie. Like, he had a raincoat. It was the same exact camouflage raincoat I saw him in. And he had it over his head, but I saw him peeking through the side of the hood. So I was like, who is this guy? And then all of a sudden, like, I think like a month later, I saw him. And he wasn't wearing that jacket yet. There's agents out here. No, really? Doy. Yeah, you're one of them, dum-dum. Just gave yourself away. Once he said that, I was like, yeah, there's a lot of agents out there. He looked at himself, he was like, shit. Like you could see it, like his face was changed. I was like, yeah, you just gave yourself away. Bye. Go back and get another script and come back and talk to me again. He never did. I see him every day. He nods his head and smiles because he knows I'm not going to stop going to get coffee. Fuck that, I need coffee. One day I'll learn how to make coffee at home. Until then, I'm going to get coffee. Or tea, or refresher, or food, whatever. Or snacks. Whatever I want. Whenever I want it. I haven't seen that feather guy anymore. That was a voodoo ritual guy. He looked ridiculous. He had fucking hawk feathers in his hair. Long ass braids. Like, no, you don't stand out at all. It's supposed to be hiding in plain sight. Like, did nobody notice the feathers? Like, are you retarded? No. You know, if I could see this feathers sticking out his head, that's not normal. You know, people really gotta pay attention once in a while. When he took the girl, he like kept staring and walking past. He's about to do voodoo fucking shit on me. I'm like, fuck that shit. I rebuke that in Jesus Christ's name. Fuck that guy. And he took the girl and he looks right at me while he dipped her and kissed her. Like, yeah, okay. Like, I don't know, that's gang stalking. That's exactly what they do. It's the popo again. All I see is a red light. Oh, somebody going in their driveway. I was like, again? This president turned the lights on for me. It was the other different police. It was very strange. And I saw it because I was going in the house. And it had like the sirens too. It had sirens. And the lights. It looked like it was an undercover cop. But it was Shimka something, or I don't know what the hell that was. They have their own undercover police. They have their own ambulance. There you go. Beep. That might have been this person right here shutting the car off. Because there's only one time. If you hear it, there's no more than once. Somebody smoke a POT. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in. But you know, if you really want to see what's going on before it happens, you gotta be still and you gotta ask God to show you. So you hear the beeping? Because I'm talking about God. These fucking spam calls, so they keep interrupting me while I watch prayer videos. I have like a weird voice when I answer the phone. And I block them afterwards because fuck them. So when they call, it's always all these weird places. I'm like, oh, look at that guy with his arm out. I don't know if I caught it, but the guy had his whole arm out. Oh, that's the one that was beeping before. How come they don't keep beeping when they come here? Coward. Scaredy cat. Crybabies. I don't know if he's a purpose one or film. Anyway, yeah, they're cowards. I'm telling you, they don't do shit anymore. Well, at least a couple, I don't know when it was. I want to say during the pandemic. I walked up the block one day, and all of a sudden the lights and flash went on with the popo. I was like, what the fuck you putting that shit on for? They made a U-turn, got to the red light, didn't go past the red light, so that means they weren't in a hurry, and that was it. I was like, what? That's it? They didn't even say nothing. They just shut off the lights as soon as they turned around. I was like, wow. Oh, look, a raccoon. Oh, shit, that thing is huge. It's a chungus. What the fuck? I never saw a raccoon before. I've seen it on my camera. There was a I knew there was a fucking raccoon on this porch. I saw something chunkusy coming up the porch the other night on the camera. And I've seen the raccoon in the backyard. He climbed up their gate next door. And then one night, I thought it was cats, because we always have cats now back there. And it was 3 chunguses over there. Yes, I'm going to call them chungus. They're fat. That's like a family funny joke. You chungus, instead of cursing people out when they're a perp and they do something to you, just call them a chungus. Look at this chungus. Anyways, anybody that stops in front of my house and don't do shit, or just puts their arm out or honks the horn, oh yeah, lots of honking, and I'm gonna call them a chungus. You're still a chungus. You don't live there, right? Chungus. Oh man, I wonder where that raccoon went. Yeah, that shit was huge. Huge. It was huge. Who's this chungus? See, it's fun. Like, why are they slowing down? Ain't nobody asking for a cab right now. Not me, anyway. Delma has to pick me up this morning. He was 2 houses down. Like, bruh. He goes, where are you? I'm outside. And I'm like, I'm outside too. And then he looked over. He's like, oh. He was a chungus too. And he was skinny. Oh, he's gross. He put his t-shirt inside out. Ugh. They were talking, him and the other passengers were talking their language the whole time. Chunguses, both of them. That was for the purpose. Hope you like my calzone breath. You're mad. He's mad. He's mad. I'm back. They're mad. So you're gonna make a weird face, right? Next time they take a picture of you out of the blue, make a silly face. You know when you were a kid and you used to squish your face and make it look like you had fish lips? Do that. You could scratch your nose with your middle finger when they're doing that. Or do the hand signs, that they do to each other. Do that. Or just fart in front of them if you're a dude. Actually, fart in front of them if you're a girl too, because they don't expect that. Yeah, I always see everything. I gotta drink water. That's what I'm saying, like, they don't stop. I mean, now they're stopped for now. But something's coming up soon. Oh, wait till Friday, perps. Wait till Friday. You're really gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad at the fucking outfit I'm gonna wear. That's fucking hilarious. I cannot wait to piss you off. It's so easy and quick. I used to get like that too. Now I got a thick skin, thick bones. That's it. You just gotta get thick skin, and nothing will bother you. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Because that's how you feel about yourself. Don't bring that shit up in here. This chunk is going slow. The worst part of the 2 a-holes at Dunkin' today, the one with the American flag shirt, pick his nose. They nasty, yo. I'm telling you, this one time, it was nighttime like this, and there was literally nobody out, right? I looked around. Nobody was out at all. One perp was coming. I heard the cough. I heard the hammer honk. So when he got close to me, I farted. It was loud. Because it was up against the bench here. So it was fucking loud. He's like, he was gagging. It was great. I was like, you perp. It was a loud ass fart. That's all I'm saying. Especially if they have the Gent sit next to you, just fart. I'm not even joking. They will never go near you again. Well, they think we're gross anyway, so might as well make the most of it, you know? They do. They think we're disgusting. We shower, we brush our teeth, we brush our hair, we change our clothes. They wear the same clothes every day. We change our clothes, we clean. Like I said, they don't like it. I've been cleaning a lot lately. They don't like it. They're getting mad, but they're not doing anything about it yet. That's the thing. They're still getting mad that I'm doing that. Oh, here comes slow and steady over here. Ready? No, they're not gonna come closer. Come closer, closer. That's who you just make weird voices at them too, or like do the weird cartoon stuff at them. They do not know what to do. They're here to bother us, right? So we gotta turn the table on them. He's not coming closer. Noob. They're worse than children. These children, they don't know any better. These motherfuckers know better. They pretend like they don't. They know what they're doing. Well, they're getting paid, so, right? And that, too, they get mad at us when we actually buy stuff for ourselves. Like a name brand. Like, we save up. You know, whether we have a job or not, we save up to buy stuff that we want like that, you know? We try to take care of our health first, and then we buy something once in a while. So they're mad. Good. Yeah, because we don't have to jump through hoops to do that kind of stuff. You know, it's actually more rewarding when you wait for something like that. Like, so you really, 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 really want something. And then you find it on a website, or you go to a store, and you find it. And then you save your money, and you finally get it. You know, and it comes and you open the package up and you're happy. They hate that. They hate that we're happy. And those small, tiny moments. You know, we don't have happiness every minute. It's not rainbows and sunshine and lollipops constantly. We got, you know, we get moments here and there. So, oh yeah, Smokey Robinson. He always comes out right as soon as I sit down to relax in the backyard. That's why I came back early. I said I'm gonna go relax in the backyard, do some chores, and that's what I did. I did chores when I came back in. But I sat there for like a half hour. It was so nice out. I saw a crow. I saw a butterfly. I saw two mockingbirds. Like all the different wildlife. We got lavender growing, and we have daffodils. We have irises, purple ones. Those are pretty. And all the other plants that my sister planted, they're coming up. So we got lilies coming in. Those are really pretty. My neighbor has strawberries coming up. We have like one little tiny strawberry. But it went to the strawberry plant. It was so pretty. It's a painted lady. I said too, last time I went out there was a couple days ago. I was like, I want to see a butterfly. And then today I saw one. It was so pretty, all different colors. I was like, oh, butterfly. Finally. I didn't see one all spring. been a lot of weird weather this year, but usually there's more than one butterfly. I saw one of the white butterflies that turns like green. They turn green or yellow when they land on something the same color. They're very pretty, those butterflies too. They're like a lime green, but they're white. The outline of them is lime green. Oh, I got a mosquito already. And then some of them have black dots on their wings. I saw one with orange on their wings once, so those are pretty. They all have different colors on them. I see a lot more butterflies at the beach. Last summer, not last summer, the summer before, there was a lot of white ones, but then there was like 12 monarch butterflies. I was like, I counted, I kept counting, like, ooh, another one, ooh, another one, ooh, another one. Huh. It's weird because there's no flowers over there on the beach. There's only, sand and water. I guess maybe by the rocks there's probably like vegetation. Could be. I cannot wait to go somewhere special this year. I think these people are trying to stop me from doing anything fun. It's 41 minutes, this video. Sorry about that. I gotta talk about stuff. I noticed too, a lot of delivery people, they always have a fucking red Target bag. They have red and black on, and red Target bags. Just today, I was gonna post a video, but I didn't. A lot of my tenants, they don't cook, so they're always ordering food. So they ordered something, I don't know what it was, some sort of food, and the guy had a fucking red Target bag. What happens is when you order something, whether it's food or other stuff, they deliver it, they put it on your porch, and they take a picture of your package and send you the picture. So people have been caught on camera doing that and then taking the package. I don't know if you're allowed to send the video to the places you order from. I would hope so, because that's proof right there that they did that. Like, luckily for me, like, I get email notifications and text messages, and I'm always checking. So my package was supposed to come tomorrow, and it came today, yo. I put it right on. It fit. Gave me some room. I got two different colors. I got olive green and like a purplish blue. So cool. Nice cotton blend t-shirts. I wonder what kind of patterns they are. And my white and tan brownish pattern pants too. I wonder. Well, everybody's opening their lights right now. Dirty stay-outs like me. I'm a dirty stay-out. When something good is gonna happen in your life, that's when you start to see people that you stopped talking to years ago. Like, when things are going really well for you, that's what happens. It's so true. It really is. Like, when I saw Erin and her boyfriend, I didn't think she remembered my address, but she probably hangs out with John. Because how else would she know my address? We haven't talked to each other in like 15 years. And then she was laughing like she was a teenager. It's funny to say hello to somebody. Okay? So obviously she has not changed. She does witchcraft too. I've seen her on social media. So I'm glad I blocked her from there. I'm glad I'm not friends with her no more. So she really did do witchcraft on me. She called me Jezebella. Really? She's the one with the Jezebel spirit. She's gonna call me that. Fuck that bitch. Go lick Jezebel's ass. I mean, since she loves her so much, she a lesbo anyway. Let's be honest. I'm talking about the spirit. She goes every way. Trust me, these demons go every which way. That's why people, when they They have, a lot of people have sexual depravity because of the demons. Something happened in childhood, you know, that opened up a portal, caused them trauma, and they become depraved, and they can't get enough. Certain things that people do, like celebrities, to get into the business, you know what I mean? Well, so a lot of celebrities got sick now because of that. Yeah, Satan's coming to collect. That's why you don't mess around and sell your soul. It's not going to benefit you. Why? Because you want to be on TV. I don't know where that raccoon went. Lime green shirt, of course. See, as soon as I got up to inspect, the only thing they have done so far is just leave an empty bottle of soda and a penny on here. And the person didn't clean up after the dog. She was on camera too. A young girl with a Yorkie. But she was like in front of the gate on the garden. But I cut her off. I cut her off. And it didn't continue to record her. But why are you not picking up after your dog? Why the fuck didn't it show the dog pooping in front of my garage door? That's a sign of gang stalking. If you think about it, if it's not their dog, they don't have to clean up after it. So, and if a perp is telling them, the handler is telling them to go to our house and leave the poop there so we can step in it and have a bad day and scream, that's their job, right? I don't see anybody else right now. I'm gonna go in. Have a good night.